Have you ever wondered if there's a secret to keeping your brain sharp and your memory strong as you get older? Well, guess what? There is. And it's simpler than you might think. What you put on your plate could be a total game changer for your brain health. So today, we're revealing the top 7 brain-boosting foods every senior needs to know about to stay focused, energized, and mentally sharp. And stick around, because the last one might just blow your mind. So, without any delay, let's begin with number 1. Fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and trout. Now, we know when it comes to brain health, fatty fish might not be the first thing that pops into your mind. But believe us, this one is a real game changer when it comes to brain health, especially for seniors who want to keep their memory sharp and minds alert. But what makes fatty fish so special for the brain? Well, let's break it down. Fatty fish are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically eicosapentaenoic acid and docosahexaenoic acid. Now, these aren't just fancy names. They are vital fats that form the very building blocks of our brain cells. Imagine each brain cell as a tiny balloon filled with fluid, surrounded by a flexible wall that needs to stay strong but bendable to work properly. These omega-3 fats keep those walls healthy and flexible, which allows brain cells to send messages quickly and clearly to each other. Without enough of these fats, the brain's communication slows down, which can affect memory, thinking, and focus. But wait, there is more. Fatty fish also helps with inflammation, and this is a huge deal. Inflammation is something we've all heard of. But what exactly is it? Inflammation is our body's natural way of fighting injury or infection. Think of it as your body's alarm system. When you get a cut, inflammation helps you heal. However, when inflammation sticks around longer than it should, especially inside the brain, it starts to damage healthy cells. This ongoing inflammation has been linked to memory loss and diseases like Alzheimer's. Fatty fish have powerful anti-inflammatory effects that help calm this process, protecting brain cells from damage and supporting healthy aging. Now, as seniors, we know brain health is a big priority, but it's not the only health concern on seniors' minds. Many seniors deal with high blood pressure, diabetes, or heart issues. So, where does fatty fish fit in? The good news is that fatty fish don't just support the brain, they're heart-friendly too. A typical 3-ounce serving of cooked salmon contains about 200 calories and moderate cholesterol, but this is balanced by the healthy fats that actually help reduce bad cholesterol and improve heart health. Plus, these fish are loaded with important minerals like selenium, iodine, and potassium. Selenium supports antioxidant defenses. Iodine is critical for metabolism. And potassium helps regulate blood pressure, all of which play a part in keeping our brain and body functioning well. Also, fatty fish have a very low glycemic index, so they won't cause spikes in blood sugar, making them a great option for those managing diabetes. However, like with anything, there are a few things to be mindful of. Some fish can have mercury, which is something seniors should avoid. So always aim for wild-caught options, especially salmon, sardines, and trout, as these are lower in toxins and higher in beneficial fats. And of course, if you have a fish allergy, this one's a no-go. So, how should you eat fatty fish to really get the benefits? Keep it simple. Grill it, bake it, or steam it. Avoid deep frying. That just adds inflammatory oils that cancel out the health perks. And if you want to take it up a notch, pair it with lemon juice or a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. The healthy fats actually help your body absorb the omega-3s more efficiently. Oh, and if you're buying fresh fish, store it in the fridge and use it within 2 days. Otherwise, freeze it right away to keep it safe and flavorful. So, adding fatty fish to your routine 2 to 3 times a week can really make a difference. Not just for your brain, but also for your heart, your energy, and your overall vitality. It's simple, tasty, and smart, and your future self will thank you for it. All right, now that we've covered the incredible benefits of fatty fish, let's dive into something a bit different but equally powerful for your brain: blueberries. These small, vibrant berries might seem simple, but they are packed with compounds that can make a big difference in keeping your brain healthy, especially as we age. So, what exactly makes blueberries so special for brain health? The secret lies in antioxidants, and more specifically, a group called anthocyanins. These are the natural pigments that give blueberries their deep blue-purple color, but beyond that, they act as potent protectors for your brain cells. You see, every day, our brains face a lot of stress, not just the mental kind, but physical stress caused by harmful molecules known as free radicals. These free radicals are unstable molecules that are produced naturally in our bodies during metabolism, but they can also come from outside sources like pollution, cigarette smoke, unhealthy foods, and even chronic stress. When these free radicals accumulate faster than our body can neutralize them, they cause something called oxidative stress. Think of oxidative stress as a slow but steady wear and tear on your brain cells. Over time, this can lead to damage that affects how well your brain works, making it harder to remember things, focus, and keep your thinking sharp. Now, here's where blueberries come into play. The antioxidants in blueberries work like a natural defense system, neutralizing those harmful free radicals before they can cause damage. This helps reduce oxidative stress and protects your brain cells, which is crucial for maintaining memory and cognitive function as you get older. But protecting brain cells is only part of the story. Blueberries also help improve communication between brain cells. How? Well, our brain functions through billions of cells, sending signals back and forth constantly. This communication is essential for everything from recalling memories to learning new skills. Blueberries enhance this signaling by supporting neuroplasticity, which is your brain's ability to adapt, change, and form new neural connections throughout life. Maintaining good neuroplasticity means your brain stays flexible and resilient, which helps slow down the natural decline in memory and thinking skills that often comes with age. Now, if you're wondering about the health profile of blueberries, especially for seniors managing other health conditions, here's what you should know. Blueberries have a low glycemic index, around 53, which means they have only a mild impact on blood sugar levels. This is really important for anyone dealing with diabetes or prediabetes, because managing blood sugar spikes helps protect overall brain health. In addition to antioxidants, blueberries are a good source of important minerals like manganese, which helps support metabolism and antioxidant defenses, vitamin C, which supports the immune system and tissue repair, and vitamin K, which plays a role in blood clotting. However, if you're on blood thinners, it's important to moderate your intake of vitamin K-rich foods, like blueberries, because it can interfere with your medication. Always check with your healthcare provider to find the right balance for you. So, how do you get the most out of blueberries? The good news is, they're incredibly versatile and easy to include in your diet. Fresh or frozen, blueberries can be added to oatmeal, yogurt, smoothies, salads, or even eaten on their own as a tasty snack. To keep them fresh longer, refrigerate blueberries and wash them only right before you eat or use them. Freezing blueberries is also an excellent option, allowing you to enjoy their brain-boosting benefits year-round without losing any nutritional value. One tip: try to avoid adding sugar when you prepare blueberries, because added sugars can reduce their antioxidant effects and negate some of their brain benefits. Moving forward, let's talk about number 3, nuts and seeds, especially walnuts, almonds, chia seeds, and flax seeds. These might seem like simple everyday foods, but when it comes to brain health, they are packed with some of the most powerful nutrients your brain can get. And yes, even a small handful can make a difference. Now, what makes them so effective for the brain? Let's break it down. Nuts and seeds are rich in vitamin E, and this is where the magic begins. You see, vitamin E is a potent antioxidant. That means it helps protect your brain from something called oxidative stress. In simple terms, oxidative stress is what happens when harmful molecules build up in the body due to things like aging, poor diet, or environmental toxins. Over time, this can start to damage brain cells, slowing down communication between them, and even increasing the risk of cognitive decline. Vitamin E works like a defense shield. It goes deep into the outer layer of your brain cells, especially the fatty membranes, where most of the damage happens, and protects them from breaking down. This helps preserve the structure of your brain cells, improves their ability to communicate with each other, and supports sharper thinking, better memory, and a slower rate of mental aging. In fact, research has shown that seniors with higher vitamin E intake tend to maintain cognitive function longer and have a lower risk of conditions like Alzheimer's. But there's more. Walnuts contain a special plant-based omega-3 fatty acid called alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. While it is different from the kind of omega-3s found in fatty fish, it still plays a key role in brain function. ALA supports healthy blood flow to the brain, reduces inflammation, and keeps brain cell membranes soft and responsive, which means your brain stays quicker and more efficient in how it processes information. Chia seeds and flax seeds bring additional benefits to the table. They are rich in fiber, healthy fats, and essential minerals like magnesium, zinc, and phosphorus. Magnesium supports smooth communication between brain cells. Zinc helps with memory and learning. And phosphorus plays a role in repairing and maintaining brain tissue. Together, they help you stay focused, mentally energized, and emotionally balanced. Now, here's something seniors will really appreciate. Nuts and seeds are not just good for your brain, they are also great for your overall health. Most varieties have a very low glycemic index, meaning they will not spike your blood sugar, which is especially helpful for those managing diabetes. They are naturally free of cholesterol and full of healthy fats, which support heart health and help lower the bad type of cholesterol in the blood. Plus, they are loaded with minerals that support bone health, immune strength, and energy production. However, there are a few things to keep in mind. Nuts and seeds are calorie dense, so portion control matters. A small handful a day, around 1 ounce, is more than enough. Also, almonds contain oxalates, which can be a concern for individuals prone to kidney stones. And for those with nut allergies, certain types like almonds or walnuts should be avoided entirely. To get the most out of them, go for unsalted, raw, or dry roasted versions. This avoids added oils or sugars. Sprinkle a few on your morning oatmeal, mix them into a salad, or blend them into a smoothie. If you are using chia or flax seeds, grind them up or soak them overnight to improve digestibility and unlock their nutrients. And for storage, keep them in airtight containers, in the fridge or freezer, to maintain their freshness and nutritional power. And did your parents or grandparents ever tell you to snack on almonds for a sharper mind? Well, it turns out they really knew what they were talking about. We'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite nutty brain booster or go-to snack that keeps your mind sharp? Share your story or tip down in the comments. Moving forward, let's dive into a food that many of us eat regularly but may not fully appreciate for its incredible brain benefits: eggs. Eggs are often called nature's multivitamin, and for good reason. One of the star nutrients in eggs is choline, which is absolutely essential for brain health. But what exactly does choline do? Well, choline is a key building block for neurotransmitters, the chemicals that carry messages between brain cells. Think of neurotransmitters as the language of the brain. Without them, your brain cells can't communicate effectively. This communication is critical for memory, learning, and overall cognitive function. So, when you eat eggs, you're literally fueling the brain's ability to send and receive information quickly and accurately. But wait, there's more. Eggs are also packed with vitamin B12, a nutrient that is often overlooked but incredibly important, especially for seniors. Vitamin B12 supports the health of the nervous system by helping to maintain the protective sheath around your nerves, known as the myelin sheath. When this sheath is healthy, Your brain can send signals smoothly and efficiently. A deficiency in B12 can lead to symptoms like memory problems, confusion, and even mood changes. So, including eggs in your diet can help reduce brain fog and support both brain repair and development, keeping your mental clarity sharp as you age. Now let's talk about nutrition in a bit more detail. Eggs have a glycemic index of 0 because they contain almost no carbohydrates. This means they won't cause any spikes in blood sugar, which is a major consideration for many seniors managing diabetes or blood sugar issues. A large egg typically contains around 70 calories and is rich in minerals like selenium, iron, and phosphorus. Selenium is a powerful antioxidant that helps protect brain cells from damage. Iron supports oxygen transport, which is vital for brain energy. And phosphorus plays a role in cell membrane health and energy production. And, of course, we can't talk about eggs without addressing a major concern: cholesterol. Each egg contains approximately 185 milligrams of cholesterol. For many years, cholesterol in food was thought to raise blood cholesterol levels and increase heart disease risk. However, modern research has shown that for most people, dietary cholesterol has a minimal impact on blood cholesterol levels. The healthy fats in eggs can actually improve your cholesterol profile by raising good high-density lipoprotein cholesterol. However, if you have existing heart conditions or concerns, it's always best to discuss egg consumption with your healthcare provider. So, how can you enjoy eggs in the most brain-friendly way? The key is in the preparation. Boiling, poaching, or scrambling eggs with a little olive oil keeps the dish light and healthy. Avoid deep frying or cooking eggs in butter or unhealthy oils, as this can add inflammatory fats that work against the brain benefits. If you want to elevate your egg game, try adding nutrient-packed ingredients like chopped spinach or a pinch of turmeric. Spinach adds extra antioxidants and vitamins, while turmeric contains curcumin, a compound known for its anti-inflammatory properties. When choosing eggs, opt for organic or pasture-raised options if possible. These tend to have higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids, which are beneficial for brain health. And don't forget proper storage. Refrigerate your eggs right away and aim to consume them within 3 to 5 weeks to maintain freshness and safety. Now that we've covered eggs, let's move on to a powerful spice that has been celebrated for centuries, but is only recently gaining the recognition it deserves for brain health: turmeric, specifically its active compound, curcumin. You might wonder, what makes turmeric so special for the brain? Well, curcumin is unique because it can actually cross the blood-brain barrier, which is a protective shield that keeps harmful substances out of the brain. Many nutrients can't get past this barrier, but curcumin can, allowing it to directly impact brain cells. Curcumin works in 2 amazing ways. It's both an antioxidant and an anti-inflammatory agent. Antioxidants help neutralize harmful molecules called free radicals that can damage brain cells over time. Meanwhile, inflammation is the body's natural response to injury or threats. But when inflammation lingers in the brain, it can lead to damage and has been linked to cognitive decline and diseases like Alzheimer's. Curcumin helps calm this inflammation, protecting brain cells and promoting healthier brain aging. But the benefits don't stop there. Studies suggest that curcumin may help improve mood and reduce symptoms of depression, which can often affect seniors. It also supports memory and cognitive function by helping clear away the buildup of amyloid plaques, the sticky protein clusters in the brain that are associated with Alzheimer's disease. This cleansing action could potentially slow down or prevent the progression of memory loss. From a health perspective, turmeric is very gentle since it's typically used in small amounts, so its glycemic index is practically negligible. It's also a source of minerals like iron and manganese, which support overall brain and body health. Each tablespoon of dried turmeric contains about 24 calories and no cholesterol, making it a great addition to a heart-healthy diet. That said, turmeric is not without some precautions. It can interact with blood-thinning medications. So if you're on such drugs, it's important to consult your doctor before adding turmeric supplements or high doses to your diet. Large amounts might also affect gallbladder or kidney function, and a few people may experience mild allergic reactions or digestive upset. So, how do we get the most out of turmeric? The trick is all in how you use it. Just a quarter to half a teaspoon added to soups, scrambled eggs, smoothies, or even golden milk can deliver brain benefits. And here's a cool science-backed tip. Combining turmeric with black pepper dramatically boosts curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. That's because black pepper contains piperine, which enhances curcumin's bioavailability. Plus, mixing turmeric with healthy fats like olive oil or coconut oil can further improve how much your body absorbs. For storage, keep your turmeric in a cool, dry place inside an airtight container away from direct light to preserve its potency and flavor. Moving forward, let's talk about avocados, a creamy, delicious fruit that's not just tasty, but also a powerhouse for brain health. You might already know avocados as a great source of healthy fats, but do you know exactly how they help the brain? Well, the magic lies in their high content of monounsaturated fats. These fats play a crucial role in improving blood flow to the brain. Better blood flow means more oxygen, and nutrients are delivered efficiently to brain cells, which supports optimal brain function and keeps your thinking sharp. But there's more to avocados than just healthy fats. They help maintain the integrity of neural membranes. Think of these membranes as the protective barriers around your brain cells. When these membranes stay healthy and flexible, your brain cells communicate better, allowing for smoother transmission of signals related to memory, focus, and learning. Avocados are also rich in vitamin K and folate, two essential nutrients that help protect your brain by reducing the risk of blood clots. Blood clots can interfere with normal blood flow and lead to strokes or other brain issues. So having enough of these nutrients is vital for maintaining cognitive health as we age. From a senior's health perspective, avocados have a very low glycemic index, which means they won't cause blood sugar spikes. Great news if you're managing diabetes or watching your blood sugar levels. Plus, they contain important minerals like potassium, magnesium, and copper. Potassium helps regulate blood pressure. Magnesium supports nerve function, and copper plays a role in brain signaling and antioxidant defense. All of these contribute to keeping your brain and body working smoothly. Now, while avocados pack a nutritional punch, they are also calorie dense. A medium avocado has about 240 calories, so it's important to enjoy them in moderation to avoid unwanted weight gain. Also, because of their high potassium content, people with kidney problems should check with their healthcare provider before adding large amounts to their diet. So, how can you enjoy avocados to maximize their brain benefits? They are incredibly versatile. Slice them on whole grain toast, mash them into guacamole, or blend them into your favorite smoothie for a creamy texture boost. When choosing avocados, look for ones that are slightly soft to the touch but not mushy. The Hass variety is a popular and tasty choice. If your avocado isn't ripe yet, leave it at room temperature to soften. Then refrigerate once ripe to keep it fresh longer. Now, here's a quick tip. Pair avocado with tomatoes and a drizzle of olive oil for a nutrient-packed, brain-friendly snack. And to keep your avocado looking fresh after cutting, add a little lemon juice. It prevents browning and adds a nice zing. And now, as we promised earlier, the last item on our list might just surprise you. Yes, we are talking about something that many might not immediately associate with brain health: dark chocolate, especially varieties with 70% cocoa or higher. You heard that right? Dark chocolate isn't just a tasty treat. It actually offers some impressive benefits for your brain. And here's the best news. You can enjoy dark chocolate without any guilt at all. Let's explore why this beloved indulgence deserves a spot in your brain-boosting routine. Dark chocolate is packed with a powerhouse of nutrients, including flavonoids, caffeine, and antioxidants. Flavonoids are natural plant compounds that have strong antioxidant properties. These antioxidants help protect your brain cells from damage caused by oxidative stress, which happens when harmful molecules called free radicals build up in the body. By reducing this oxidative stress, dark chocolate helps keep your brain cells healthy and functioning well. But there's more. The caffeine in dark chocolate gives you a gentle boost in alertness and focus, without the jittery effects often linked to coffee or energy drinks when consumed in moderation. Plus, dark chocolate improves blood flow to the brain. Better blood circulation means your brain receives more oxygen and essential nutrients, which enhances mental clarity and helps you stay sharp and attentive throughout the day. What's really exciting is how dark chocolate supports neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is the brain's incredible ability to form new neural connections and adapt to new information, which is essential for learning and memory. Dark chocolate's flavonoids encourage this process, helping your brain stay flexible and resilient as you age. And because dark chocolate also has anti-inflammatory properties, it works to calm inflammation in the brain, which can otherwise lead to cognitive decline. When it comes to health specifics for seniors, dark chocolate has a low to moderate glycemic index, depending on its sugar content, so it won't cause major spikes in blood sugar. It's also rich in minerals like iron, magnesium, and copper, all vital for maintaining overall brain and body health. Of course, it's important to enjoy dark chocolate wisely. Because it contains caffeine, it's best to avoid eating it late in the evening to prevent any interference with your sleep. Also, always check the sugar content. Aim for chocolate that's at least 70% cocoa, because higher sugar varieties don't offer the same benefits and can have negative effects on health. And if you are prone to kidney stones, keep in mind that dark chocolate contains oxalates, which can contribute to stone formation. So moderation is key. So how should you enjoy this delicious brain booster? A small square each day is enough to get the benefits. You can eat it on its own, or combine it with other brain-friendly foods like berries or nuts for a snack that's both satisfying and nutritious. Another great idea is to melt dark chocolate and drizzle it over fruit, stir it into your oatmeal, or blend it into a smoothie for a tasty brain boost. Just avoid milk chocolate, which contains much less cocoa and more sugar, so it won't provide these powerful health perks. And there you have it, 7 powerful brain-boosting foods that can help keep your mind sharp, your memory strong, and your mood bright. Incorporate these into your daily routine and watch how they support your brain health and overall vitality. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like so it can reach more people who deserve to enjoy their golden years with a clear and healthy mind. Now, we want to hear from you. Which of these foods are you most excited to try first? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips and insights to help you live your best, healthiest life. Thanks for watching, and here's to a sharper, brighter future.